Okay, question number 10, Bucko GD prep test number 1. Reads, since its formation 100,000 years ago, a stalagmite, which is kind of like a rock that builds up from evaporation, but it builds from the ground up, not from the top of the cave down. The one that comes from the cave down is stalagmite. This is stalagmite that goes from the ground up. Anyway, it grew to 180,000 ounces. What will be its weight if it continues to grow at this rate for the next 175,000 years? This is a simple proportion. That means two equal fractions. So you put fraction bar, equal sign, fraction bar. And remember, on these proportions, you got to have whatever unit's here has got to be the same unit here. And whatever unit's here has got to be the same unit there. So let's do this. 100,000 years is going to go on the top over here. I'll put Y for years. So I'm running out of room. And then on the bottom, it grew to 180,000 ounces. So what's going to be here? Years, baby. And what's going to be there? Ounces, baby. So we got to put some other values in there. 175,000 is going to go where? Top or bottom? You know it. It's going to be the top. It's got to go by years, ounces. Got to get that straight. Get it screwed around. Totally get screwed up. So 175,000. And we don't know the ounces, so what do we do when we don't know a number? We put a variable in there. Let's call it, I don't know. Let's just call it, for lack of creativity, X. It gets used a lot. All right. Now, on proportions, kind of a cool thing about proportions is you can go cross products. You can multiply this guy by that guy, and it's got to equal this guy times that guy. So it's going to be a big X here. 100,000 times X is going to be equal to 175,000. 175,000 times 180,000 ounces. That looks like. Now, kind of a cool thing when we've got fractions like this. You can reduce these fractions by, you can kind of eliminate it. Divide the top and the bottom by 10, by 10, by 10 again, or by 1,000, actually by 10,000 by doing this. And make our problem a lot simpler. All those zeros just kind of wipe each other out. That's like dividing the top by 10,000 and the bottom by 10,000. Makes it 10 over 18. And so you get, remember cross products? 10 times x is 10x. It's got to be equal to 18 times 175,000. And you can use a calculator on this problem. And that gives you 31 got to be another zero in there. Got to calculate. I'm going to use my calculator. Watch this right here. Use these babies. It works. 175, 000 times 18 equals, 3 million. Okay. Now, to get x by itself, you want to divide both sides by 10. Divide this by 10. 10 divided by 10 cancels to 1. But if you divide this, remember the teeter-totter rule, whatever you do to the left, you got to do it to the right. So I got to divide by 10 over here, and that simply cancels a 0 from here and a 0 from there. And you get x is equal to 315,000. So it's right here. The answer is C. A lot of zeros. But I think you can see the principle behind it. Was it clear to you?